Evening, mate.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, very well. Yourself?
Yeah,
Evening.
fine.
Hey, Dave.
Hi.
All right.
Right. Set that
I
there.
think James realises he's not. He's kind of not in the water, or he's not going to be in the water.
He's not in a float plane, is he? Now?
No. He's going to hover around.
Yep, definitely.
I was trying to put a user waypoint on the
The world map.
GPS, on the GPS,
Oh, GPS. Oh,
but
yeah. I couldn't get that to work.
I don't find how.
Oh, what the
No.
coordinates?
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't let you enter anything, does it?
No, I don't
Didn't it?
find the way how to input a user waypoint.
Go on.
I did it via the world map. Did a custom waypoint, and it did it.
Yeah. Does it on that? Yeah.
I have it in Little Nav map.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
heading somewhere like 245, I think, something like that. I think.
That was his last known location, so he may not be right there.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a bit of wind drift going on.
Yeah. So what you got to do is between you is arrange like a search pattern how you're going to do it so you don't all cover the same area. Like a grid system. I don't know. It's up to you how you do it, but
he's got his feet up on Jersey. Really, he's just a wind up. There's no crashing involved. He's living in a tax haven.
Nah, turn off the tax. I want to see your video.
have you both got the 737?
Yes,
No.
well, I have. Yeah,
you have. You
Yeah,
haven't,
I've got-
Roberto.
I'm waiting for the 777.
777, yeah, definitely.
I like big birds.
I ummed and ahed, and then when I pushed the button, I thought it took me ages to get it. I thought, oh my days. So there's a problem with the two-factor authentication thing, and left it about another hour, and it let me do it. So I haven't actually done a flight in it yet. I've just been watching all the tutorials on how you kind of do everything and stuff. So it's a bit more intense than an Airbus, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot. I did 2 flights in it. Yes, the only short ones I did from Manchester to Heathrow, just to start how to do the start up, taxiing, and all takeoff, and basically. And that yesterday went really badly. Like the start, the startup was fine. Takeoff was crap. The flight was crap because I just could not work out how you do VNav and LNav, and it's totally different to the Airbus. It's just just couldn't work it.
You have to put the frequencies in, I think, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But by the Conqueror, you will know what is hard work on the cabin.
Oh God,
yeah.
That is hard work. Crikey.
Yeah, I've already done that. Yeah.
That's
getting that.
I think
the
that's
sense of gravity, isn't it?
I think that will be the best airplane to fly in shared cockpit.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Because it's a lot of work you have to do. You have to go from the pilot seat to the engineer seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to turn so many pumps on and off and everything, don't you?
Constantly
monitoring your center of gravity and that.
Yeah.
I have all my long hauls. I have ended in the water. just because I'm refueling in the water and taking off again from the water. I don't know how, but just because not monitoring.
I made the mistake of
not monitoring the gravity center.
Yeah. Well, I made the mistake of leaving mine and going to make dinner, and then I got it on. I was watching it on Volanta, and I thought
both were the same.
It stopped. Why it stopped?
I just went 5 minutes to take a walk to the dock. And when I returned, I was in the water. I just
the supersonic submarine.
The second time I just take 2 minutes to go to pee on the toilet, and when I returned, I was on the water. The only 5 minutes I was not monitoring or seeing what was happening.
Oh, blimey. I've not flown it recently, so I don't know whether the latest patch did anything to fix it with the fuel bit, because it really broke it, didn't it? But they released a patch to sort out the fuel side of it. But I haven't been in for a little while, so there's been too much stuff coming out. We've got the BAE 146. I got that to play with as well.
I want to buy that plane also.
Yeah, nice. It's good.
The only thing I would say is make sure if you've got a throttle quadrant, make sure you unmap the mixture lever.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't like it at all. I thought it was a fault with the plane. I emailed them and they said, it's check your throttle mixture mapping, and it was a throttle mixture. Even though it was off, flicked off, it was still thinking it was doing something, and it just wouldn't start the engines. So it took me 2 days to actually take off because I couldn't get the engines to start. I was like, what the hell's wrong with this? I was watching all the videos. It's that the needles are moving. Why is it not moving? Why my needles not moving? So, yeah, now she's quite a beast. She's quite nice. Yeah, she's quite nimble as well, getting down from high altitude down onto kind of short runways as well. The graphics are pretty cool on the way the flaps work and stuff as well.
But yeah, I did 2 flights today from Heathrow to Stansted in it, and they went perfectly. Yeah, absolutely perfectly. Okay.
So have you installed the patch yet?
Yeah, that's all done.
Yeah.
There's a G1000 as well update as well in the content manager if you've got that.
Yeah.
From working title.
Okay. This has got the G530 in this, hasn't it? GNS 530?
GN, yeah.
It's sort of custom views out. It doesn't zoom in properly. I see there, Gavin, EasyJet. He took the plunge, didn't he? Bless him.
Did, yeah.
Literally. I was like,
oh yeah.
He just went straight live with it last night. I was like, first time flight. I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? He's Mr. Airbus, bless him, he's Gavin. I think he's enjoyed it. I think he's enjoyed it too. Yeah. I think once you've done it, it's like anything. Once you've done the stars of it, because the thing about it, so you can set the panel state, can't you, as well? So once you've got everything how you want it, fully started up, you can save that. So whenever you literally start up, it will be in that state. So I was like, oh, that sounds amazing if you can get it to do that, because it's so fast to get it to start up.
The only thing I've done to it is I always go in it as a cold and dark state, but when I load into it, I've made sure the ground power supply is active rather than me activating it, because you can do that.
One of the states is with GPU, isn't it?
Yes, right, yeah.
So you can
cold
do
and dark GPU, yeah.
Cold and dark GPU, yeah. So it's got some bits turned on already, but but you can do it so it's literally ready to go, so you can just jump in.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. So what's the fun in that though?
Well, yeah. And then importing your flight plan's blooming strange, isn't it? Because you have to put it into you have to dig the folder out for it.
Yeah, you have to download the PNG to 2 folders, don't you? The weather, one for the winds and the one for your flight plan, and then put it into the. There's a flight plan folder and there's a WX folder. You just put them in there.
You thought they'd done a direct SimBrief one, wouldn't you?
I know.
Just in one go.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But it's quite fast though. On the old the FMC is pretty cool. So
definitely.
There's no real lag on it. So
no.
Graphically, it's pretty cool. And it's got a cabin as well.
Is anybody else joining on the search, or you are not so important?
No, I think there's just the 3 of us.
I don't know if Jason is. He might be. I don't know. And James, obviously, but whether James is awake, I don't know. He might have nodded off. He's got a habit of doing that.
His lights are on, but I don't know if there's anybody home.
Yeah. Evening, Jason.
Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
How is everyone?
Very well, thank you.
Good.
Yourself?
Good, thank you.
Good. Is the new one? Am I in the right server?
North Europe.
Just need to wait for it to wake up then.
You got your multiplayer turned on then, all playing.
Yeah, that's probably a good shout.
If you've been on VATSI, you might not look on.
No,
So
not
James has a habit of doing that. He goes on VATSI and then realises he hasn't got multiplayer turned on. He's sitting there talking away to us. Can't see you, James.
Hi, James.
I'm here.
Here he is. Hello.
Come to the rescue. Oh, I've just noticed something. You
What's that,
two.
you're in
I'm
the
in a
wrong
fucking.
plane.
Yeah, well, I'm in the right plane, but the wrong fucking gears on the bottom. But never mind. I'll navigate. You can go down the water. I'll just hover at the top. If I go, you don't know who's going to be in water yet. It could be in land.
Yeah, all right, I saw he's on Jersey with his feet up having a cup of tea, and it were a point.
He probably has crashed a real plane, the 737. He's been trying to
He
learn
has.
it today.
He's had a bit of a disaster.
So how's this going to work? How do you put bloody coordinates inside a freaking plane?
You can't.
We did it by the world map screen.
That's cheating.
It's not.
Well, yeah, it's because then you know where he is, isn't he? By looking at the real map, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
Let's have a wolf plane idea.
With Steve having another cup of tea.
Where's Jason? I think?
Well, that's the first plane hide and seek in airplanes.
Here we go. I can see planes.
Yeah. The Grand Caravan appeared next to me.
Yeah, that's me.
Not fancy floating on the water.
No, I can't be bothered with the noise in it today.
I was half tempted to buy the Groom and Goose. And then sit there with my fishing rod on the roof.
I'm going for speed in the caravan.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're in a race.
That was a
that
cunning plan.
Yeah. Isn't whoever takes off first in the right direction?
I couldn't miss this one. The airport's only 5 miles from where I live, so I had to do this.
Has James started his engine yet? Yeah, just about.
I can hear the noise.
Now I'm looking at your propellers.
I'm getting an head start because I couldn't remember how you do it, but I've just figured it now.
Auto complete.
There's less controls in this compared to the 737 or Airbus, but it seems to be more difficult to do it when you ain't flown it for ages.
Yeah.
737 is definitely a challenge.
Oh, what an awesome job! Do you know what? I was expecting it to be really laggy, and it flies better than fly-by-wire.
Smooth as anything, isn't it?
I come out of Gatwick and it was awesome, absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah.
Textures are mint inside as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Even the outside on the wings.
I nailed my 2 flights today, James.
Did you?
From yeah, I only did from Heathrow to Stansted, but yeah.
Did you get that approach quick then?
Yeah.
Easy, isn't it?
It really is, yeah. Once you figured it out, and you do, I'm going to do some more, Heathrow to Stansted over the next couple of days, just to get it in. Basically.
Yeah, get warmed up. The only one I've got to figure out, you know when you're doing your FMC, getting it all prepared.
Yeah.
There must be a step I'm missing because I couldn't operate VNav or LNav. So what I did, went back. They'll create one for you if you.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then it must have filled whatever gap I missed.
Yeah. What it is, I had that today. No, it's to do with your altitudes. If you've not set your altitudes, you have to sort of go in and set your altitudes for your different waypoints. Otherwise, it won't let you do VNav, basically. Yeah, I had that today.
Well, it does all that anyway. I thought it comes with your flight plan and all that.
Some of them does, yeah, but sometimes there's another step you have to do just to fill in the ones that aren't there.
Because I put my cruise and all that in. Because the old PMDG, you could get away with a lot of things, and VNav would work and all that. But on this one, this is really gone to study level now, isn't it?
Yeah,
definitely.
Do you notice, when you turn it, it's dead light on the rudders? Bloody hell.
Oh,
well, on the steering wheel.
I'm having problems with my rudders at the moment. It's not working right. I don't know why.
What, just in that plane?
Just in that plane, yeah.
Yeah, it's over-sensitive for me.
There's a switch on the dashboard in there for the nose wheel, I think, as well.
I don't know, but when I push my rudder pedal, the left one, and put it all the way down, it goes. It starts turning, but then it re-centers itself. The actual rudder re-centers itself after a while, and you have to take the foot off and put it back on again for it to turn. I've changed all my sensitivity settings, everything recalibrated. No, it still won't do it. Just so I don't know.
I can turn it and everything, but it's so light. Turn it on a freaking penny.
Yeah.
But other than that, I didn't have to change anything. Everything was working. Problem is, there's not many airlines that fly out this country really with 700s, is there? I was using KLM livery.
Right. The standard DMG one at the moment.
I'm surprised they released the 700 though, because it's not really that.
I'm back in 2 minutes. If you need to go, just go rate me. I've just got my grandson here who's going now.
No worries, mate.
Alright. See you in a bit.
In a bit.
Yeah, they reckon the 800s come out in August. Is it August 1st? I think it's coming out. So. But this one, I think there's a lot of people who are kind of really happy with this one. I think so. There's not been very many complaints about it. I don't think, which is good. There's a few people who are not too keen on the Mad Dog. That thing's way overpriced. It was like 90 quid, really, or something ridiculous like that.
I'm waiting for the MD-11. I prefer that one. The MD-10.
Yeah, I think I've got enough new ones to keep me entertained for a little while. I just want to fix the DC6. Fix that and it's sorted. Fuel, it's ridiculous. You literally, as soon as you finish climbing, you run out of fuel. That's like, with all the instruction videos that say you don't swap them until you finish climbing. And by the time you've done that, your main tank's empty. It's like, well, that's not right. Didn't used to be like that. I'm sure it was when they released update 9, was it? Did it or 8? It might have been 8 actually.
Birds flying above me. Birds are flying above me.
got birds flying above him. Right. Where's that going to be then? He's on the land. He's got to be.
You're going to have to fly it low and slow. That's all I'm telling you. I've just put myself at quite a quite a high altitude, looking down on myself. And, yeah, barely see myself.
Oh, okay. Not going to make it easy for us, is it?
What plane are you, Steve?
208 Caravan in the AIRWEGO library.
So we're looking for a Grand Caravan. Oh, okay.
Do you have flares?
No,
Only the trouser type.
only the brown smoke trail coming from my bum cheeks.
Oh.
I'm going to taxi runway 20.
Yeah, that's where mine's heading as well.
Just doesn't seem right, these float planes just gliding over the tarmac.
Roberto, have you got your landing gear down? It doesn't look as if you have.
Doesn't look like it.
You literally are just like floating across the land.
I'm flying low and slow.
Those wheels are up.
Flying low and slow.
That's what Steve said.
You need to get in the river test first and go from there.
Yeah.
Down the Solent, turn right at the Isle of Wight.
This thing just moves by itself, it doesn't need any problem.
Right, I'm back. What's the plan then?
Just taxiing.
Taxi into the runway. We're on the runway.
Do we get shooting down? Can I swap for a Typhoon or something? Oh, he's already down, isn't he?
I'm already down here.
Oh, can I just shoot you anyway for fun of it?
If you want.
No weapons are allowed. No weapons are allowed in MFSS. MSF even.
I'll drop you a food parcel.
Oh, thank you. I've got loads
more,
of hobnobs.
Chocolate hobnobs.
No, I'm dropping loads like tins of spaghetti and stuff, but don't give him a can opener. So we've had a hot fix then today, haven't we, for the MFS?
Yeah.
Supposedly, not entirely sure what it's done, but I wasn't affected by it anyway, to be honest.
No, I did in the first couple of days, but I think it was something in my... Oh, it's the Gatwick scenery. I've just...
You can't get to the runway that way.
Hey?
You can't get to the runway down there.
Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Because I ain't got Volanta on or everything, because
Turn
obviously if I
180.
come in... I'll just do a Harrison Ford and just take off where you land on the taxiway.
It's one of the quirks of Southampton.
I don't think I've been here before. Hold on, where are you guys at the other end?
Yeah, so you got to go in here and then go left down.
Backtrack.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to use the stall capabilities, I think.
So we've had a Mayday call, have we?
I haven't heard it yet.
No. No, we can stay where he is then. Let's go for a joyride, fuck him.
Go over to Jersey anyway.
I've got Volante turned off because if I turn that on, I'll know where he is.
I don't think
I've not got mine on.
he's not.
okay.
You've already checked it, haven't you?
I made sure I didn't load my Valence up.
You're
Steve's
showing
freaking ahead.
you're showing on Volanta then, James, already.
Yeah, because it's in the. It's probably in the background apps. Oh, I love them little ski planes, whatever they call them.
Ski planes.
Oh, you know what I mean. Water planes,
Floaters.
twin otters with skis.
Floating.
I have, yeah, but I'm not changing it. I can land on water. Right, so somewhere between here and France. Is that where you are, Steve? That's the only clue we got. Oh, between here and Jersey.
On his way to Jersey, so the bridge
Went to
On
Jersey,
my way to
yeah.
Jersey, yeah.
Oh, I didn't read that.
My last known coordinates before I crashed was what I've given.
I missed that bit. Hold on, let's have a look.
Right, here we go.
I mean, there's three of us here. Where's the other one?
I'm waiting down the bottom.
Oh, you're down the other end.
Yeah, I say I can use the stall. I'm not going down there and coming back.
No. That's it. Right, Team AIRWEGO go to the rescue.
You didn't need much runway at all, did you?
No, feels like a bit of crosswind as well. Blowing me sideways. Right, which way am I facing now? Let's have a look. Oop. It's really windy, isn't it? Or was it just me?
It's 21 knots.
You can feel it, can't you? Well, you can see it.
You got live weather on.
I think so, yeah, I must do. Are your lights still working, Steve, or have you lost them all?
Lost them all.
Oh, so I can't say it's dark though.
Nice try.
your nameplates off, you can't see anybody. You see a green dot
I
over
have
on my
been-
right.
I have been flying the Twin Otter on high altitudes in Cusco, and I forget that here in the sea level I can't be too much time with the full throttle. I was nearly blow my engines.
2 rescues in one day would be too much.
That's quite a bit of ocean to cover, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Bits.
That's the thing, we can't see where anyone else has gone now.
That's via communication.
All fairly
It's the key.
close.
I'm going across the New Forest at the moment.
I'm going over the East End. East End, what? South Baddesley, I am. There we go. Yeah. I can see someone over on my right who's a bit higher up than me. I can't tell what you are.
How high are you?
2,400.
Oh, so I'm only at 2,000, so...
Evening, Nigel.
Evening.
Hi, Nigel.
Hello.
Good evening.
Quite right, like 2,000.
You joining in the search and rescue?
No.
Thanks.
Not because I don't want to, but because I'm in the middle of a longish flight to see what happens.
Are you going anywhere near Jersey?
Why?
Are you in a 737?
No.
Trying it out. No? Concorde?
It's too new for
no.
Nigel, those.
No, I'm just trying to run that stable version of the fly-by-wire A320, and I was on a 5-hour flight to see if everything's sorted out with my game, and about an hour and a bit, 2 hours in, it all crashed to desktop again.
Oh no.
So
Well,
I've taken out the one and only livery I had, and I'm trying again because a 3-hour flight in the default paint of the fly-by-wire thing worked fine. So I'm doing it. I don't think I'll finish it tonight, but I'm just going to keep on going for as long as it wants to go.
Right,
So
on the hot fix.
I don't know what's wrong with it, but anyway.
Have you done the hot fix, Nigel, on Microsoft Flight Simulator? There's been a hot fix this evening.
Well, mine's been running since. Oh, I don't know. Must have restarted it about 6ish.
Oh, you probably would have got it then.
We've had to go to the Microsoft store to download it.
Oh, yeah, you got to do it inside the
mandatory
game.
one, isn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't very big, but
No.
What was it supposed to do anyway?
Fix stability issues and stuff like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 or 6 bugs.
Crashing to
Oh.
desktops.
Okay. Well, I'll let this go. I'm going to try it again tomorrow. So.
I'm just coming up to the English Channel now. If you want to set your flare off, then I'll do it now.
are you in the dark, are you, James?
Now, daylight.
Hopefully
live
you can see
weather.
in the dark. I'm just going over Allen Bay.
I can see a couple of your markers, so that's good. I can see James and I can see Roberta.
Oh, good. We're going the right way then.
And I think I can see.
Tell me when my marker gets bigger.
Who's Mr.
Or
XP?
smaller.
That's Steve, isn't it? Mr.
Yeah,
XP.
that's me. Yeah,
That's Steve. Yeah, I can see that one. There's about 50
Yeah, I'm
markers altogether by the looks of it, and just making out a couple.
It's probably because I'm quite low. I'm at 1,500 feet. So.
Hold on, if I turn my name tags on, we'll see you then.
Yeah.
You will see me. That'd be cheating.
James. I'm on a direct course to his coordinates, so I think I'm alright. I'm in the general direction.
Also, don't be active on Volanta.
I'm not on Volanta, no.
I'm saying heading directly to Portland and then heading due south from there.
See, someone's over on my left-hand side.
That'll be me.
And
I'm
someone's
only
behind
flying
me.
about 1,000 feet, I am.
Someone behind me, a bit higher up.
I'm going to do
You're
a couple of test flights tomorrow, Nigel, in the 737 and run it with Compass. Even though we've not got it officially in the fleet, I just want to see how Compass works with it, see if there's any issues. It should be fine, but just as a precaution, it's nice to check beforehand and rather find out if there's an issue after the matter.
But you
I
could
can't
do
see there being a problem.
You do the featured flight in it. You do that.
Yeah,
you can do that.
Yeah,
you can do that.
that's a
You can
good
do that in
idea,
any
yeah.
plane without any issue. Can't you?
It's true.
Well, you can do it and then just put testing compass with the new 737, and then you could put Pete, please accept this. And Pete will. Pete will accept it. It'll be fine.
And please add to the fleet.
I think they are. I'm not.
It will be added.
I don't get involved in that side of it, but I think they are.
It is going to be added. Yeah, definitely.
Which one?
700s. 737-700.
It's going to be August, isn't it, when the 800 comes out, I think they're saying.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
They're going to add the 146 as well? Or they're still thinking about that?
That's a bit more difficult because obviously we've got to make sure there's other sims. It's available for other sims in freeware and payware
Okay.
as well. Because we always like the option.
I thought it was in the sims already.
It may well be, but we've got to do some research first before we commit to anything.
I think Quality Wings bought one out, didn't they? P3D.
I think they did, yeah. But yeah, we don't want to get into the habit of just adding payware aircraft to the fleet and not having any freeware options.
Well, you don't want to get in the habit of just adding the latest thing anyway.
Yeah, and that, yeah.
If it doesn't really fit within the flavour of the VA, then
yeah,
that's fair enough.
I mean, it's not my decision. Nothing to do with me.
It's awesome when you go low level over the sea. Is my name tag getting any larger yet, Steve?
No.
Oh.
It's smaller. What's your call sign? Your tag, Jason?
It's AWG
Oh, is it?
0463 or whatever it is.
Cool. Yeah, I can see Jason now.
Right, where's Jason? I'm going to follow him.
What sort of search pattern are people going to do then when they get to the last known location?
Swim, I think.
Land and just drive around on the sea until I find him.
We're just assessing the damage. We'll leave Steve where he is. If the plane's worthwhile, we'll bring it back.
I'm only here for the money.
If we can dredge any hobnobs out of it, that'll do.
Oh,
You,
salty hobnobs.
So, when you ditched or whatever it was you did, Steve, does the... I'm just curious, does the airplane now drift? But there's no currents in MSFS, is there?
No, it doesn't. No. It just
So
stays
have you simulated drifting?
No.
Oh.
I don't know how to do that.
No, I don't. I was just thinking maybe slew mode. Yeah, slew. Just go with the wind, go downwind. So simulating that the wind's blowing you, and then because when they get to your last known location,
Don't give them ideas. I'll start doing that now.
they can. Yeah, that's quite right. And then they'll have to start a search pattern of whatever they want to do: figure of eights, squares, circles, whatever, bullseyes, and try and find you. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe next time.
If we find him and rescue him.
If we find him, yeah. That is true.
Or if we don't go with the payroll and left him alone.
I reckon he's made it to the island a bit further on.
Yeah, that's what you got to think about. How far a caravan can fly without an engine. How long, how it can glide.
Right, let me try it now.
But you don't know what altitude I was at either when I actually went down. So
Caravans do go down pretty quick. Yeah. My early days of flying them.
You have to remember that always you have to be with your flares when you're flying over the ocean.
He's been waiting that long, they burnt them all out.
Where are you, James? Are you over to my right?
I'm with you guys, but I'm a bit low.
I'm at 990 at the minute.
I'm flying
600 feet.
3500.
You can see the little waypoint thing. Getting close to his last known position. I guess and just start circling once you get there.
Spread out, I suppose.
I'm going to take it down to 700.
Oh, I can see the French coast.
You're going the wrong direction.
That's by Jersey, isn't it? That's France, isn't it?
I'm trying to see where you are now, over land.
I'm behind one of you.
Follow flight, where are you? You're
Looks
over
like
on
they
my left. You're over
looks
on my
like they
left.
fixed the glitch now with the mouse. Yeah, I'm on the left side.
Commander Vestia is on my right.
flying
coming in a triangular formation.
Busters. You should swim back to the UK now, Steve. You might get free benefits and all that. Get a house and all the rest of it.
Back inside the cockpit is saying too low terrain, too low terrain. It's water. I've got a floating plane. What are you on about?
Look out for Captain Birdseye.
You looking forward to that tornado, Nigel?
It depends on its price, really.
True.
Kind of had enough of them over the years. I don't really need it to be reminded. But yeah, nostalgia's sake, I suppose. There was one for FSX, I think, a long time ago. It was quite good.
Yeah. Just Flight did it, didn't they? I think.
That's right. Yeah, it was quite realistic.
They also what's it called? There was a military charity, and they did the ADV for the military charity where they made it, and then all profits went to the charity. I can't remember what it's called now. I remember that for FSX. That was good. That was all in seal. They did a special Jubilee library for it and everything. I requested when Microsoft first came out for a lot scenery for North Weald, Nigel. Well, someone actually done it for me the other day.
Yep, just a second, mate. I'll be back.
No worries.
Yes, North Weald with its
he's done it in the 1943 style as well. So
okay, because they've
looks
got
really good.
They've got, when you land there, their clubhouse is called the Squadron. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I used to be a member of it.
Oh, did you? Yeah, it's a nice place to go and get a coffee when you've landed there.
I painted that before the Squadron opened. Yeah, when I was 14 years of age. 14 years of age I was, and I was a member of it then before they even became the Squadron, before they even launched it as a Squadron. I used to go there a lot every weekend as a kid. I used to ride my bicycle all the way from Harlow to North Weald. And help them out. I used to clean the planes for them.
Yeah,
the beach. They had a Beach 17, and beautiful aircraft. That, and obviously, I met Gary Newman there as well.
Oh yeah.
And I went up in the back of his Harvard, which was
very nice. Yeah. He was very good pilot, Gary Newman.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, because he had a Harvard at the time, but it was painted up to be a zero.
Yeah, that's right.
And his registration plate was Gaz SC, and I always found that quite good because Gaz being Gary Newman, my initials are SC.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. I got a photo of it somewhere back in Essex of me actually standing on it and sitting in it and everything.
Are your aircraft lights turned on, Steve?
No.
And give us some help.
Unfortunately, the battery's got a bit wet. Yeah.
Almost at the waypoint.
Does Nigel do the maintenance of your airplane?
What are you saying?
Nothing. Just asking.
You can imagine how hard it is in the real world, fucking searching for a plane, innit? In a big ocean.
Exactly.
I mean, this is a small ocean, isn't it, really, compared to where they've had to search, like Malaysian Airlines.
That's right, yeah. That's what I was going to ask you, Nigel, because I was wondering. If you owned a plane, and one Saturday morning you got up and think, oh, I fancy having a flight to here today, can you just sort of turn up to your plane and go, or do you have to sort of give people notice that you're going to do it? Can you just,
If you own your own plane, you mean? Yeah. Well, okay. It depends where you are flying from, I guess. But if in most cases, because you will be flying a GA, so I presume you're thinking GA airplane, or even a small twin. Then depending on where you fly from, I mean, I just turn up at Duxford.
Right, cool.
As a courtesy,
you had to give a bit of notice,
No. If it's your own plane, so I turn up at Duxford. I give as I'm walking out, I call the tower on the phone and just say, make me up a strip for the tower, and I tell them where I am, how many people, where I'm going, blah blah blah, and then I just give them a shout. You don't have to ask at Duxford for engine start. Some people do, but you don't have to ask. So I just start the engine up and then ask for taxi and airfield information. But if I forget to call them, then I just book out over the radio.
Yeah.
I don't file a flight plan unless I'm going IFR. You don't need to file a flight plan. Well, unless you're going to France or go and see my daughter in Belgium, then I have to file a flight plan.
What do you do about passports with that then? If you was leaving Duxford, does someone have to check your passport before you leave Duxford? Is there someone there that does that? No. Oh, right.
No. You have to fill in a GAR thing, report, which is when you're coming back. So you have to fill a GAR before you come back, which says I'm landing at this airfield, and then it's up to them if they want to send customs or border force. If they want to send the border force out to meet you, they can. If no one turns up, I just pack up and go home.
Wow.
Tough. Cool. But when I get to Belgium, that's a customs airport where I go. So I can do all my customs clearance with one police officer in the airport. My daughter's only 15 minutes down the road, so
cool.
So yeah, it really is. If you aren't in controlled airspace, if you are you got your own airplane and you just turn up and go, I think I'll go flying today.
Awesome.
Sightings, anybody?
Nope, not yet.
Nothing. You were flying to Jersey, that's correct?
Correct.
I'm still heading kind of towards Alderney.
I reckon he's back at Bournemouth enjoying the beach.
I'm zigzagging my way to Alderney, just see if I can. Thinking that he's
starting a deck chair on Bournemouth.
I reckon he was aiming for the nearest land. Going down that theory.
Oh yeah, there's a little corner here on the edge.
Well, I think that's a bit further away. He said he had birds flying over him, so I reckon he's on land. Yeah, I'm gonna go Alderney.
Do you get birds over the ocean now?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen birds in this. Well, I haven't got birds turned on.
I've got an add-on.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's really good.
Do they fly into your engine and make your plane stop?
Not yet.
Totally, not yet.
Hasn't been. That isn't in the SDK yet, but it will do eventually.
Really? Well,
yeah.
So you really can do Captain Sully.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen any of us coming anywhere near you yet?
Nope.
Really? Oh man.
See all your name tags.
Who's closest?
That's hard to tell.
It's hard looking right because we've got the sun in our face.
Don't look right then.
It's this little island I've got coming up.
Was it off the coast of France? It'd be Alderney.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, St Anne's it's got on it.
Yeah, it's just the
Oh, it's a
town.
town.
Been very old, isn't it? Don't see no planes though.
Hello? Someone's coming over to join me, or I'm joining them. The trouble is, you can't see what it is anymore, can you?
No.
No, it must be James.
There's 2 planes on Volanta flying over Jersey. I might ask them to keep an eye out. Send a message.
I'm below you and in front of you at the moment.
Oh, I see you below me, yeah. Makes your eyes go funny after a while. Keep looking at the ocean.
sightings over there, James?
You got mate?
Any sightings over there? You're quite near France, aren't you?
Nothing at the minute. Yeah. Nothing. Only thing is, I don't know if you're too far out, will it glitch you out like, in the scenery? So you're close up. I'm not sure.
Depends what your LOD is, I think.
Yeah, I think mine's 150.
Where do we head for? Sark or Guernsey? Park more on the way, isn't it?
You must be able to hear those twin otters by now.
Who? Me?
You.
Nope.
Who's that heading straight towards me? British Airways 737.
So what's your technique then? Once you get to the last known location, what's your techniques for then?
Well, I went for the nearest landmass, which was Alderney, and I kind of circled around it. No sign of it, so I'm heading to the next nearest. Which, if he's on the way to Jersey, then I think probably Sark is where I'm going to head for. James was pretty close to the French coast, and he couldn't see it. So.
Right, that's me over here.
Gonna kind of go round Jersey, just do a roundabout.
Yeah, I've decided to go for the known point to Jersey and then double back from there.
Looks a lot bigger, doesn't it, when you're actually flying over the ocean than it does on the map?
Especially this close to it.
I'm heading towards Sark. I'll look over there.
Using my zoom function as well. But they haven't sorted this mouse thing out, have they? If you're using your mouse, turning the cockpit, your plane freezes, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it keeps moving, but I mean, like, it'll just stay in that position. So you got to watch you don't ditch it at the same time. Well, there'll be two of us being rescued.
Up too low terrain. It's bloody water, for God's sake. Jesus.
I get excited and I realise there's a bit of dust on my screen.
Yeah, I've done that.
Or there's a fly at the window.
It's when the clouds start shimmering. You think, is that it? No.
Nah.
What's a bit of what? Is that plane? It's like searching for MH370.
Actually a good idea this was, whoever thought of this.
Richard.
Well, actually, I'm not saying nothing yet till we found you. Might still be looking tomorrow night. To be continued.
He's going to run out of fuel before they find it.
Exactly.
I'm on 27%.
How many seasons will have the...
We'll have to go to Jersey, get fuel and take off again.
Put a couple of search patterns in the event chat.
That's a good idea.
I'll be very close to Stark. We should have created a party on Volanta.
I think I see something.
Really?
No, it's blue. I'm going to go close and have a look at that.
Yeah, I've seen bits of rocky outcrop, and it's no, it's the island.
Nah, it's quite small. Actually, I don't think it's a plane.
Is it a bird? No, it's a bird.
It's bits of rock or something. Got excited there. It's going to look very small, isn't it, until you're on top of it.
Oh yeah. Just heard a jet overfly me.
Yeah. Twin Otter can sound like a jet. Dinky little island, are you? Right, coming about.
It's like a load of mini islands. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, it's like that around Sark.
Or a load of whirlpools. Oh, they got trees on them.
Is there a palm tree and a coconut? Could be there.
Let's have a look. What's that film where he's on the island?
Castaway.
Tom
Castaway,
Hanks
oh,
one. Yeah, Tom Hanks one, isn't it? Yeah.
The FedEx plane, isn't it?
What was his ball called? Wilson, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think I've just been sucked into the same things that you have.
Oh, right. Yeah, it does from a distance look like something, doesn't it?
Bizarre.
It's getting dark now on here. Well, dusk.
Yeah.
Got permission to set fire to your plane.
Ain't got a lighter.
Oh, shit. Let me know where you are and I'll bring you one.
I vape but don't smoke. I don't need that lighter anymore.
Rub two rocks together. That's the thing though, we don't know if you're north of Jersey, south or west or east of it.
Or anywhere near it.
Exactly, yeah, that was just... That could be just a...
Do I go
trick.
to Guernsey? Do I go to Guernsey?
Where did you depart from, or we're not allowed to know that bit?
It was Southampton.
Oh, Southampton.
So if the abandon point was where it was, if you could have made it past Jersey, you would have tried to land at Jersey, I would have thought.
Yeah, good point. I think we're looking a bit too far down. Well, I am.
I think so. Even on one of the islands, if one of the islands was in range, then you'd have tried a landing there, surely.
It's probably Simmons go past, laughing.
Yeah. Eating them bloody hobnobs.
Yeah, it's alright, he'll sink in a minute if he keeps eating them.
I'm going to have one final pass over Sark and I'm going to go to Guernsey, I think.
I'm just going to go right round Jersey.
What was the last altitude known of the flight?
2,500 feet.
2,500 feet.
Right, somebody needs to recreate it from this location. Knock your engines off at 2,500 feet and see where you end up.
Have you all visited the last known location? Did you start from there?
Yes. Yeah.
And what seemed the most logical thing that someone would do in that?
Well, I went to the nearest land. If you're having engine problems, that's what you aim for. Which worked out to be Alderney, but there was no joy finding him there.
Yeah. I tried France.
Alderney, you say? Let me just have a look. On my maps,
France
where's
and
my maps?
Alderney were closer than the mainland than UK, so.
Alderney, you say? Ah, yeah. Okay. So, seeing as you know where their last location was, and you think the logical thing to do would be to head to land, which you would. In fact, there seems to be. I don't exactly know where the last location was, but
Look the picture that I have posted.
okay.
So closest was Alderney. Alderney Airport is the closest one.
Okay, that was the closest one. So, if you go to... So if you went, for example, headed to Alderney, and you think that they probably wouldn't have made it to the airport. Has it got an airport? Yes, it has.
Yeah.
I've been there. Stupid boy, I've landed. I remember it now. It's very nice. Yes, so you might say I'm going to pick somewhere at the midpoint, something like Chateau Le Toc or Bibette Head, somewhere on that northern shore, and then pick a point where you say this is where I'm going to begin my search, and then you do it methodically. You can't just zoom off all over the place. You have to do it methodically. Don't forget you can land at Alderney and get some more fuel.
Could become a necessity.
Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of what I would have done, is head for that north shore, picked a midpoint and said, this is my datum.
Well, someone's over that way now.
I'm going to start searching in a square or a circle or in those sector searches. If I don't find it, looking at the picture I posted of a search pattern.
Roberto's closest, aren't you?
Yeah, he's over front in a minute, isn't he?
If you finish your square search, increasing square search, it's 6D, and D is the first leg that you decide how long that is. Then you move east or west and make that your beginning, and you go from there.
I'm going to head back to Alderney.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I would have done.
Yeah, 15 miles out.
Yeah.
Because it's unlikely.
I was going to do the second pattern.
Sector search.
Yeah, that.
I saw it like a month ago on Smarter Everyday channel. It's a YouTube channel. That's the pattern that the United States Coast Guards do for search.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm using just one is going east to west and then a little bit of south and again east, south, west, east.
The other thing to do, of course, is to start at the last known reference point and then use that search pattern and make your way towards Alderney. So as soon as you reach 6D, whatever your D you decide to be, then you move down and you slowly head towards Alderney and then methodical. Because you've got to be methodical. You've got to be methodical.
Yeah.
And as you found out, you can't really spot them unless you're down low.
700 feet a minute. Approaching Alderney now.
Very good challenge.
Is any other smaller islands off Alderney? There's 2 or 3 over there, isn't there?
There are 2 or 3 over there, but
they're further away, really.
But would they have headed for that unless they started to drift in the current? So they didn't make it to land, and they splashed down on the sea. And then, of course, the current, the tide around there is ferocious, but we don't monitor the tide, and we don't model the tides in SFS, so it's just the wind. So
there's a biggish one next to Alderney. I'm going to go for that, I think. Like a beach or anything else.
But if one of you's got floats, or have you all got floats?
2 of us have.
I've got wheels.
You can land in the Bray Beach harbour where the little breakwater is, taxi up to the Alderney Sailing Club and say, "Have you seen an airplane, mate?" Anybody seen an airplane?
Okay, what are you on about?
Yeah, find some fishermen and say, "Have you seen an airplane?"
There he is. I got him. Yeah, there he is. I found him.
Hey.
I was getting close.
I'm miles away.
It's just off that little island.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In the sea?
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you want to do that? Yeah, he's in the sea. He's ditched it. We almost ditched it then as well.
Take a screenshot, Steve.
I forgot how much he's banked when you have it's not on autopilot. I was just using heading and it's just like really spun over. Where's my snipping tool? again. Where is he?
Yeah, don't lose me now.
There he is. Always upside down as well. Oh, so we throttle off. I don't want to do that. I'll be landing in the water myself.
That sounds so good when it flies over. That twin eye. Yeah, it's so good.
Map out of the way. I'll take a screenshot of that. I'll check it first. Whoa, no, I don't want to do that.
Oh no, that's 2 down now.
Hey, well, I'm floating, I'm alright.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like someone's insurance is going up. We're gonna land on this little island.
Snippy the other way, I'm gonna run over. Oh, you can't steer, can you? You have to use the rudder.
Oh, birds!
Yeah, I see you now.
There's something else flying over. You've not really sunk, have you?
No, that's what I was worried about.
It's like sitting on the surface.
Upside down, is that the other Steve?
No, I'm the
On
one
the
that's
rock.
upside down. He's the right way up.
I just had a rough landing, that was all.
Good little challenge, that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, what the prize was?
Hobnobs.
Nope, nope.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate ones.
100. Full up. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
It's a bit heavy, but we're down.
Brake turn.
There's a lot of birds flying around there.
Mm.
They're probably waiting till you die and they're going to come and eat you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Captain Roberto speaking. We have arrived to our destination and thankfully in one piece. On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with me. Have a pleasant day.
How do you put that thing to turn on the water down?
Take a picture of the bird. Show. How'd you put the water? What, the rudder?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry. Water rudder.
Have you got a water rudder? I had to use normal plane rudder, but it was use the one and the enter key to steer it.
There's the birds flying around. Look.
needs floats anyway.
Weird. Doing on the water.
Thinks he's Jesus.
Where are you going, Roberto?
I'm trying to make the thing turn.
Oh. You're reversing.
Yeah.
It must be fairly shallow here. You could have walked back to shore.
Venturing out of the water. For Roberto in next crashes the Concorde. Supersonic submarine. Water effects, these are amazing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Especially when you get the wake, it's really cool. How do I throw a rope to you to tow you? Who's that flying over?
Jason.
How did I manage to fly straight past me? That is reverse gear on. No, that's not reverse. Where the hell to put your anchor down? It needs an anchor, this thing does. Trying to get to stop is like terrible. very good again. Pirouettes.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
She's joined the ballet.
I should.
That shouldn't be funny.
Well, is Steve on your plane already? Have you picked Steve?
Sorry, mate.
No. Are you already on the other airplane? Have you been rescued?
I've been rescued, yes.
On that bombshell, I'm going to have to love and leave you.
No worries, Steve. Thanks for
It's been-
joining.
it's
Hope you
been
enjoyed
good
that.
fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Mission accomplished.
Hey!
Turning into airport.
Right, where is my... Oh, I lost Discord, where's it gone now? Right. Alright, I'll see you all next week, hopefully.
See you next week, mate. Take care.
And see you later.
See you guys. Bye
See
bye.
you later.
Yes. See you later.
See ya.
Well, the airport's not that far away.
No.
No, I'm just over there refueling.
Is there any fuel facilities at this one?
Is there?
No, I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Oh, there might be, actually. I thought it was only a grass strip.
Oh, I landed on that and then realised, oh, there's tarmac.
Yeah.
I've done the same at Finland.
Finland, oh yes.
I lined up with what I thought was the centre line of the runway. Coming in on 0, would have been 08, I think. And I thought that's the centre line of the runway. So I was coming in, keeping an eye out on this other airplane that I didn't know had seen me on final. And then it was only when I was like, I don't know, 100 foot above the ground, I thought, that's the extreme edge of the runway. That's not the bloody centre line at all. The centre line was way off to my left. Yeah.
Did you find that ditch, what I found?
No, I stopped in about 100 metres, mate.
Oh, I've got to wait now. There's a queue for the pump.
Have you flown already one of the South American flights?
Ah, that's interesting, that, Roberto. I went to fly the Caravan on a flight today. I didn't get time to finish it. It's only a small, short flight. So I loaded the flight, and Compass has the route flight level as 140, 14,000 feet.
No way.
Now, the minimum safe altitude around there, as you know, is probably 23,000.
No.
Probably.
I think it's when we do
18,000 anyway.
the Manu flight,
Hmm.
the one that was on the events, we fly at 17,000.
Yeah. So I think that
I think there are some restrictions in some of the routes that you have to be flying over 21,000.
yeah. So I think that the route that I had, the flight that I downloaded, I think that flight level is not high enough. I think that needs to be changed.
Yes.
That definitely needs to be changed.
When you put in SimBrief, also it gives you too low altitude, and it's impossible to
Yeah, you won't make it,
clear
and
it of those
especially
mountains.
if somebody says, "Oh yeah, I think I'll do a South American flight today," and oh yeah, it's crap. The weather's rubbish, but that doesn't matter. I'll just fly at 14,000 because that's what it says. You won't make it. You won't make it.
No. And if you see one of
So
my videos, you just start climbing on the main valley, the Cusco one, and then
that's right.
I turn and keep on climbing on the parallel
Yeah.
valley.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's very interesting flights. Takeoff from Cusco is always very interesting. Your engines have to be at full speed, and because of the altitude, you don't have all the power.
Yeah, I think what might be useful is that we change the note that's on those routes, the caravan routes. At the moment, the note just says what division the flight is. I think we need to do two things. I think we need to say suitable for VFR only.
Yeah.
And we need to increase the flight levels to make them safe. And I also think we need to produce a document for a caravan visual departure that will give you enough altitude safely.
Right.
I use the seats for takeoff. Well, I don't use the caravan. I use the twin otter, but the caravan also has a good climbing angle.
Yeah, I suppose we could. So
and it's possible to do IFR, but always keeping inside the mountains, no?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that because the SID I just flew in the Airbus tonight, because I did another flight from Cusco heading towards the Caribbean. That SID, you wouldn't be able to do that in a caravan. You wouldn't make the altitude constraints in a caravan in time. So I think we probably need a bit more work in there to produce a document for safe flying from Cusco for the caravan, which would be interesting to produce a document like that. I think it will be a nice addition, company standard procedures for Cusco. I think that would be a really good thing to do, I was thinking. But the scenery, though, and the departure is just wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great. It was great. I really enjoyed it.
I fly the other day to Copacabana. It's in the frontier with it's in Bolivia and near the Titicaca, and it was only a dirt airstrip.
Oh,
very
fantastic.
very difficult to spot it.
So those probably need to be marked as VFR.
Yeah.
Because you won't. Well, will you get a visual approach in your GPS? I mean, you would in real life because it would figure one out, but I don't know if it would give you any terrain clearance.
I don't know, but there is in that airport there was no procedures.
No, there's no procedures, but what the Garmin G1000s and G3000s do is they kind of make one up. It doesn't guarantee you terrain clearance, that's up to you, but it will give you an approach, a visual approach, if you like, so you can do it. You can do it using the GPS, but you still need to take care of your own terrain clearance.
Yes, what I did is just fly IFR and fly over the center of the airport, and then I get visual and start a right pattern to get into the airport.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
was very difficult to spot it
To spot
the
it. Yeah.
airstrip and until you are almost there.
Mm. 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 Yeah, I think they're excellent routes. I'm going to do a few more, but yeah, I think we need company SOPs for operating out of there,
Yeah.
just to make it more fun, really.
Yeah. There, there are some airports that has stars, so you can
Oh
you can
yeah, for
land
the
there.
stars. But again, you see, some of those stars and some of those SIDS won't be suitable for a caravan.
Yeah.
SIDS in particular. Stars should be all right. You should be able to fly a star, but the SIDS might not be suitable,
Yeah.
Ah,
I know what you
especially
mean.
if there's
interesting.
altitude constraints. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, this is the screenshots. Let's have a look. Oh God, it's on its back. Oh, that's so funny.
Thing is, at the start when you all said you're going to go to Alderhay first, I thought, oh, you're going to find me within 5 minutes, and then you just sort of looked around Alderhay and then thought, nope, you're not there, and then you went to like France and all around there. It's like, oh, okay,
Exactly.
that's
They weren't. I could hear
yeah.
that they
I,
weren't. They weren't systematic, and you've got to be systematic.
I sent
I,
Nigel via private
I was
message exactly where I was,
Yeah.
so
systematic.
he knew.
My search was on a pattern.
Yeah, yours was good. I could
Yeah.
see what you were trying to aim for. But everyone else needed to sort of do the same thing in the same pattern as you, but just a bit further to the left, maybe. You know,
Yeah.
like staggered.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
It's good though. Yeah.
Yeah. Surrounded by twin otters. Look. There's a cruise ship just passing behind you there, mate.
Mm,
In one of those pictures.
that's right.
Yep. You can see this picture. I have the cruise in the back.
Yeah, that's the one. That was a good exercise, wasn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah, very funny.
Have to do another one like a mountain rescue as well, but you all fly the H135 helicopter from On Flight Sim TO. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, that would be chaos, wouldn't it?
We can create also a hello flight from Cusco to Machu Picchu.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah. Right, how are they getting on with my A330? They doing good? Yeah, seems to be improving, doesn't it? I haven't tried it recently, of course.
Yeah, there's an update a couple of days ago, wasn't there? I think.
Yeah, I haven't loaded anything back.
Have two company airplanes flying over me.
I'm quite liking these Airbus throttles you can buy.
Yeah, the Thrustmaster ones, TCS, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm quite liking those, you know.
Yeah.
The more I see of them.
Which ones?
TCS, Thrustmaster ones, the blue ones, aren't they? Are they the
blue ones? Yeah, Airbus.
Yeah,
Airbus
yeah,
ones.
the Airbus ones. Yeah. I think James has got them.
Has he?
I don't know. I know he's got.
Wow.
I know he's got something Thrustmaster. So he might have them. Can't remember.
And they're very affordable.
Yeah. Don't know how much they are, but
They're about 160 quid for both, where you can get the joystick and the throttles.
oh yeah, I'll keep with my existing joystick, I think, until it breaks. But the throttles, I might. Trouble is, I've got nowhere to put them. And the Phoenix Sim.
I need an extra room for my
Yeah, the Phoenix. That's due to land any day, apparently.
Yeah, they still haven't given a price yet, have they?
No.
But it will be not a Neo one, if I'm not wrong.
No,
Correct.
it's the Rolls-Royce variant, isn't it? I think.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, that's all for me. I'm leaving. See you next time, guys.
Yes, righty-ho.
Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers, Roberto.
Righty-ho, mate.
See you. Bye-bye.
See you later,
Bye,
mate. Take care. Bye.